two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And here he goes. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the back now goes in motion. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the clear. They can't stop him. Finally brought down. The option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He keeps it on the design run. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that,
he's in the clear. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. The back's got it. He's got room to run. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it to the right side. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
To the air, it's Robertson. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got a receiver wide open here. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second and goal for the offense. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Back to pass. It's Robertson. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's King. And he finds the running back in the flat. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Inside the red zone and still running. He make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's how you finish a play. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Robertson. Makes a quick grab. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
Motion now from the tight end. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Dropping back, it's Robertson. That's caught. It's Prentice. Using the stiff arm to gain space. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Great cut there. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's King. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. QB keeper all the way. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds his man. It's Washington. He's found some room with the 45. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
To throw, it's Robertson. Makes the grab. It's Washington. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Your quarterback keeps it on the option. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's King. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. Passes the 40. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
How about this play by the quarterback putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Now the 40. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Robertson. The short completion of the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They're going to run it here. He finds some space. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit hard.
He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Poor starting field position here for the offense. Handoff on a single back formation. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Breaking tackles and going. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. The Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's King. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And they jump on top here in the second half.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They'll run it here, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Robertson. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Running through the tackle. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
And he keeps it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Tight end goes in motion. It's a keeper. Ball is loose. Who can recover? Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Design quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's King. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. 2nd and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Yellow Jackets will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. He's in the clear. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Keeps it on the draw. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Touchdown, Baylor, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown, but think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or if you roll the dice and go for two and potentially win the game.
And the coach says, forget OT. We're going for two to take the lead right here. To throw, it's Robertson. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. 6 points for the special teams.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. Well, that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short. Couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game. And now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward, and still have a great season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.